refreshing. Nice. Okay, we are live, guys. We are live. Welcome to the broadcast, everybody. So excited to see everyone who's popping in to join us today. Now, today we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of different things. Of course, we're going to be talking about what's going on with the market, having a quick look over at Pillar. 123 No Scope, what's up? What's up? Kiros, Willep, Matthew, what's up? We're going to be talking about some of the action in the market today, or maybe a lack of action in the market today, we could say. DG, what's up? What's up? Guys, welcome. Forever Humble PDX, good evening, or good afternoon from New Zealand, if you want. So I wanted to talk about a few different things. We're going to be talking about what's going on in the market, have a look at what happened with Pillar today. It's pretty crazy. I don't know if you guys saw that. Harry Balsanya, what's up? Ball031, what's up? We're going to be talking about Jamie Foxx. I did do a video on celebrities today. Aaron King, what's up? Emma Hayes, welcome. So I did a video on celebrity influence and all that fun stuff, and I want to talk about Jamie Foxx and what he's doing, and we'll explore that a little bit more in depth here as well. MJS 1374 Abel, what's up? Jess Sagalo, Florida in the house, welcome. And after that, we're going to be talking about the Dash conference, some of the difficulty, massive spikes that have been going on, and just have a little look at Patientory and Tyrion today as well. So we're having a look at all that fun stuff and more. I really want your take on Horizon State. I have no idea about Horizon State. Why don't we just go ahead and open the app now, just for fun. Let's have a look. Horizon State. I'm assuming that's an ICO. Let's just have a look here and see. Horizon State. Blockchain-based voting and democratic tools for the 21st century. Nice. TNT is killing me. Interesting project. Start date October 16th, huh? I'll have to come back and have a look at that one. I'm going to put that one on the list. Just because I'm always really keen to actually look at projects that do real things, new things. You know, because God, some days it's just like all I'm talking about is smart contract platforms and dApps. It's driving me crazy, guys. It's driving me crazy. 123 No Scope. I'd really like to know your opinion on Bitcoin Cash overtaking Bitcoin. Well, that's an interesting question. Bitcoin Cash overtaking Bitcoin. Currently, I think Bitcoin Cash has got a lot of work to do. Now look, there is going to come a point when Bitcoin Cash mining is going to catch up in difficulty and not be so profitable. Right now it's very profitable because the mining profitability is way down, the price is way up. I'm not a hater on Bitcoin Cash by any means, but I don't think it's going to replace Bitcoin. I think it'll be supplementary, much in the way that like Litecoin or something is, So Rick De Silva, what's up? More power to the show. All right. Cole, why is NEM so cheap? Well, Cole, there's a few reasons why NEM is so, well, quote unquote cheap. I mean, it's a $2 billion market cap. It's, the 7th most successful cryptocurrency currently. So that is, it's not necessarily cheap. I mean, if you want to ask, well, why is it 21 cents per coin? Well, that's because there's 9 billion of them. So if we ever see, for example, a $10 billion market cap, well, then we're going to see, the $1 NEM. And that's not that far away, in my opinion. Certainly at some point next year, we wouldn't be that far away from that at all. Hourglass, hola, ¿cómo estás, chico? All this ICO talk, I cannot participate. The USA sucks. Yeah, Jess, that definitely sucks that Americans are cut out of ICOs. I understand it to an extent because, they're trying to protect people actually from getting screwed over by all these bad projects. And there's a lot of bad projects out there, guys. Like, let's make no doubt about that. But at the same time, takes that fun of being able to speculate and all these things. And there are some that do accept Americans. So, do keep an eye out for those. I know, what was it, Kick ICO? I'm pretty sure you can participate as an American. So you can go check that one out, for example. That's not a bad ICO. There are some There are some. We should almost like start a website, you know. ICOs that allow Americans to participate. Of course, the Chinese are just cut off from everything. Felipe, what's up from Brazil? What's up from Brazil? Other than Red Pulse, Horizon State is the only other ICO that has really got me interested. Yeah, I'm going to look into that. I really will. I think it actually sounds really interesting. The, you know, it's actually doing voting, which I think is pretty cool, actually. 10 billion tokens. 10 billion tokens is like, you know, not that many these days, really. Really, guys. Okay, so having a quick roundup on the market, guys. Look, there's not a super huge amount of action in the market today, which is... I'm good with that. We're gonna be good with that. You know, let's just have a nice chill day where we're not, you know, dropping 10 or 15%, or we're not jumping 10 or 15%. Nice and steady. Let's take a nice and steady day for a change. That's, you know, everyone out there who's a market watcher can, you know, let their blood pressure come back down a little bit, relax a little bit. That's great. That is great, of course. And you can see going down, there's really not a lot of, you know, huge movers and shakers in the market today. Everything's just pretty gosh darn steady, which is really surprising. You usually see at least, you know, some really one or two coins that are taking off massively. Well, Bytem's actually grown a lot, absolute lot since I reviewed it. When I reviewed it, it was down at like number 90 or something. And so they've obviously done quite well. In the meantime, Nexus has taken a real beating. You can see that a lot of the run-up on Nexus was simply in anticipation of that conference in Aspen. And now the conference is over, price is heading back down. That is rough. SafeX looks promising. I do need to look into that one of these days, guys. SafeX, definitely on my list of things to check out. I'll have to do a SafeX sys comparison one of these days. Pillar, yes, let's talk about Pillar. Thank you, Jess. So, did anyone notice this happen earlier? Look at this, boom. Oh, it was a crazy 20 minutes for Pillar today. That's pretty typical, though. You got, you know, if you guys haven't been you know, watching the charts or anything for a while, you see this every now and then where stuff just gets absolutely pumped up, totally inflated, and then dropped right back down. So what are you gonna do? Do you have inspiration for someone who bought all their big coins at the peak at the beginning of September? Yes, Emma. Great question. Great question. Now look, I know if you bought, yeah, as everyone's saying, hodl, hodl, hodl. I know if you bought those coins back then, you might be really disappointed. You know, if you bought Bitcoin for $4,800 or something like this, you might go, oh my God, what have I done? Why? But look, it's going to be okay. Really, just remember, you don't lose anything until you sell your coins at a loss. And then you've lost. And then you've lost. Jan Sobek, Emma, I did the same thing. That's it, Emma. Just gotta stay positive. Look, have a look at the markets for a minute. I mean, this is the more all-time history of Bitcoin. Let's just look at the last year. This will help give you some perspective on the whole thing. Look, imagine if you had bought, I don't know, a year ago, right? And you would say, oh my God, I bought it at such a high price. Why did I buy it $700? And now, you know, a week later, it's down from 700 to, you know, back down to 400 or something. And you go, oh my God, what have I done? Or let's say here, you bought right here. You bought it at $1,178, and then next couple of days it's down to like 840 bucks. Look, the market's gonna go back up. So if you're feeling like, oh God, what have I done? Just relax. Just relax. This is just inspiration for the future, where, you know, next time you're looking to buy, you watch out for those dips. You know, you don't get on the excitement bandwagon. Don't buy at the all-time high. Just have a little bit of relaxation. Step back a little bit and look at the charts and think, wow, this is the highest price it's ever been at ever. Is today the day to buy? No. Today is the day to chill out, go take a walk, come back in a couple days, see what's happening, try and buy it in at a lower price. So I bought one at Australian 6,300. Whoo! That is right at the highest price, isn't it? Holy cow. That's it. Even if you bought high, you still have to buy on the dip to maximize gains. That is true, Harry. That is true. Where do you think Bitcoin could be 1 year from this very, very day. Well, you know, that's an interesting question. Look, historical trends are interesting. So today we're at 3,700, and a year ago we were at 600. So that's about a 6 times gain. About a 6 times gain. So let's imagine that happens again next year. And you might think, well, gosh, that's too crazy, Lark. A 6 times gain in 1 year? How can that be possible? Well, of course that's possible. I mean, I'm always doing these Bitcoin news videos because they're important. Because we are seeing mass adoption of cryptocurrencies, and it's happening more and more and more every day. Supermarkets in South Africa, Amazon is going to start accepting Bitcoin payments soon. It's moving around, guys. The value of Bitcoin will go up exponentially as more and more institutional buyers get in. The banks start gobbling it up. Governments start gobbling it up. People start using it to spend with. The supply will become even more in demand. And it's going to keep going up, 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 guys. So I would not be blown away in the least bit by a 6x gain. And that's huge. It's absolutely, absolutely huge. Over 20, yeah. Grant Roger, $20,000 Bitcoin next year. Wouldn't surprise me in the least bit. So Emma, if you think about that, don't be dismayed by your, $6,300 Australian Bitcoin purchase. Because, look, Bitcoin has got a long, long way to go before it gets anywhere close to reaching its value. Seriously, so just relax on that one. I thought that Amazon thing is fake news. I haven't seen that, Eric219. I'll get back to you on that. I was going to talk about it later in the week in my Bitcoin news video, so keep an eye on that, and I'll let you know and do some investigation and see if that is, quote-unquote fake news or not. Are cryptocurrencies, in your opinion, a stock rather than an actual currency? Or I guess it's considered an asset, Hourglass. Well, Hourglass, no, I don't look at cryptocurrencies as a stock. You know, one of the things that I want to do, I'm trying to go to Bali next month and do a little explorational trip around Asia, and one of the things I want to do during that is actually go out and spend cryptocurrencies. You know, you do have to spend a portion of them in order to keep, things moving around. If you just hodl everything, well then, there's not really, it does become an asset. But if you treat it like a currency, it will be used like a currency. Verge, 50 cents by Christmas. That is some serious bullishness. I just, power to achieve. By the way, I love how bullish the whole Verge community are. You guys are crazy on that. Yeah, 7 billion people, 21 million Bitcoin. That is exactly right, Mark R. Do the math, guys. If everybody has a sliver of Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin is going to be huge. And look, $61 billion is, compare it to gold, it's tiny. It's absolutely tiny. Compare it to even some big companies, it's absolutely tiny. Compare it to how many US dollars are in circulation, it's nothing. It's nothing. Guys, remember, we are at the very start still of the whole cryptocurrency revolution. So, got a long, long way to go here. I talked about Verge like a year ago on Steam at Slopestyle 2022. Yeah, Verge, man. Verge. I mine Verge, and I'm not even that delusional. Harry balls on you. Yeah, you gotta keep it real, guys. Sometimes, look, there's a lot of big growth coming to the whole cryptocurrency market. That's why I see, NEM's gonna be at 10 billion, no problem. That's not even like, in 20 years or 5 years or something like that. That's like next year. Bitcoin to be at $200-400 billion market cap really isn't all that crazy, guys. 1, 2, 3, no scope. Bitcoin to $1 billion. Well, that is the question for the long term, isn't it? Will it ever reach such glorious highs as $1 million? Well, it'll be interesting to see. I think it's really hard to make a prediction for the 5 or the 10 year on Bitcoin because it's not even really that old yet. Looking forward and thinking, well, what's it going to be in 10 years? Oh, that's a really hard prediction to make. And you can just throw out any random number and see if it sticks on the wall. But $1 million, that is, I don't know, probably too much, especially considering how much competition there's going to be in the market, right? You know, you got to think there's going to be Dash, there's going to be Litecoin, there's going to be Monero and IOTA, and, you know, 5,000 new coins that we haven't even envisaged yet. So Bitcoin's not going to take all that value. But absolutely, John McAfee tweeted an article about Amazon adopting crypto, and Charlie Lee said he was sure that it is fake news. That's interesting, Eric219. Like I said, I'll look into it. I haven't had a chance yet, but I'll do some research on it, and I'll talk about it in my Bitcoin news video this week. So 1.4 quadrillion in derivatives. Imagine if that went to the Bitcoin market. Slopestyle 2022, absolutely. This is one thing that I always think about with the Bitcoin market is right now we're at what? We're at 1/25th of 1% of all assets. And that's it's so super undervalued. It's not even funny sometimes, guys. It's just, again, we're right at the beginning of massive gains in Bitcoin. Yeah, 123 no scope. I saw that McAfee said he was gonna, you know, cut off his dick if Bitcoin didn't hit 500,000. It's a big call. It's a big call. I noticed your Nexus video. Did you get a chance to watch the conference? K. Boslis. No, I didn't. There were fake Charlie Lee tweets put out this week. What? Oh my god. What? Yeah, that's crazy. Poor Charlie Lee. IOTA flash channels are dope. I'll have to look into this a little bit more. I don't know how Amazon will let any of that fly if Overstock already owns so much of that market. Interesting. There are fake Charlie Lee tweets. Poor Charlie Lee. Poor Charlie Lee. I want to talk a little bit about, speaking of celebrities like Charlie Lee, I want to talk about Jamie Foxx today. Now, a lot of you guys probably saw that I did a video today talking about like Paris Hilton and Ashton Kutcher, Floyd Mayweather, who is straight up getting paid by a company called Crypto Media to go out and, you know, stump for like stocks.com and Huobi. Now he's actually signed on to the team over at Centra, but he's basically a paid brand ambassador, so they're sponsoring him. So I want to know, what do you guys think? Right, hit me up in the comments section. What do you think about all these you know, paid promotions by these actors? You know, are there any actors or famous people who, if they came out and promoted something, you'd actually give it a little more credence, or you'd actually be a little more interested in that project because of it? What do you think about that? Bytum is looking amazing. Besides temporarily being banned from Binance due to China regulation. Yeah, that's one thing to absolutely note. You know, Bytum is doing really well. I did mention that a little bit earlier in the stream here, but all the way up at number 49. It's doing very, very strong at the moment, so definitely one to keep an eye out for. I don't know, $100 million is probably a pretty good valuation for it. You know, we might see it pump up a bit more than that, but long term, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what kind of value they actually bring in, whether it's really worth much more than $100 million as a company, but we'll see. We'll see. The market, of course, will decide on that. At the Crypto Lark, what is your portfolio? You know, I'm going to do a video about that one of these days, actually. Going full into depth, you know, what's my portfolio and why it's in there, and, you know, what are the things that I look for when I look for things to, you know, fill into my portfolio. Huge marketing for ICOs smells bad. Yes, Jan, I absolutely agree, man. This marketing going on for ICOs is crazy. And look, I mentioned it a little bit in my, you know, celebrity, not my celebrity video, actually in the video I did on PayPal, but I've received so many people in my email trying to get me to, you know, get on here and basically give, you know, a really nice promotion for PayPal. And yeah, it's just, it's a lot of money is flowing around the ICO market. They're spending a lot of money on marketing for products that aren't really, you know, ready to do much. Yeah, Ashton Kutcher, he is a pretty smart guy. I actually looked into him, and he's doing some pretty good marketing, actually, so, or some pretty good investing in the market. So, Bytem atomic swap has been completed. Oh, no crap. I didn't know that. That's cool. Paris Hilton kleptocurrency. Yeah, Kuchar is super smart, man. I'm sure he's got some good advisors, but he's a smart dude himself. And so that is one thing to keep in mind, It's not about following any of the hype. And hey, I'm not saying Jamie Foxx is a dumb dude, and apparently he's investing in Robinhood personally. Now that is a big difference with like Floyd Mayweather, right? He promoted stocks, he promoted Hubi, but I don't think he invested in either of those. Kevin Jones, what's up? I don't think he invested in either of those guys, so he was just, taking the money and getting paid to do the promotion for them. So, I entered the Unicoin ICO today. Derek, did you do that because you saw Ashton Kutcher was getting in on it? Baby Driver's a good movie. Haven't seen it. I'm gonna have to do a review of Robinhood here one of these days, pretty soon, guys. I haven't really looked at it at all yet. I think I opened up the website one time. This all reeks of the .com bubble. Stick with the platforms. Mark R. Yeah, Mark R. That's one thing. I've reviewed. Check that out. There you go. Oh my God. I've reviewed probably 8, 9 smart contract platforms or something like this. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Jess, love having you in the stream. Thank you so much. It's crazy. There are so many companies competing in the same space trying to do the same thing. And look, there are thousands of banks in the world, and there are, lots of different software companies, and they all can kind of do similar things, right? But yeah, there's definitely a major proliferation. You got to remember about the .com bubble. The .com bubble gave us companies like PayPal and eBay, right? Although a lot of others disappeared, those became some of the biggest companies in the world. So, that's again, it's a good reason to diversify your portfolio, guys. HydroNet Incorporate, what do you think of Power Ledger? Love it. Love it. Absolutely great project. I've done a video on it, and I did an interview with Dr. Gemma Green, the co-founder. Go check those both out, HydroNet Incorporate. Jamie Foxx in Robinhood. Interesting, man. I wouldn't be surprised to see a coin on a certain music group or something. Yeah. I could see that. Derek, I like the team and the angel investors. That's a fair one, Derek. That's a fair one. The team's important, A lot of it's actually about the characters who are able to pull it forward. Have you looked into Komodo yet? I have not. It's on my list, guys. It's on my list. But I haven't had a chance to look into it yet. Oh, man, that's right. Tommy Bath, that's right. Smash the like button, guys. Smash the like button. You absolutely got to hit that up. I always forget to say that. Smash the like button, guys. Neo Antshares ICO starting price was 3 cents. Power to achieve. That is a great statement. And I want to mention that real quick because this is what everybody is looking for when they go to invest in an ICO. They want to get the next Neo or the next Omise Go. Like Omise Go was worth I don't know. It's grown like a crazy amount. Absolutely crazy amount. They raised $25 million in the ICO. And now it's a $1 billion company. So that is something to keep in mind, guys. Q Volta is on the list. Haven't got into it yet, but Q Volta is on the list, but I haven't had a chance to really look at it besides, going to the website and being like, what's going on here? So I haven't had a chance to look at that. Dave Lafredo, have you ever covered Vector? I have not, but we have a power company in New Zealand called Vector. Do you know why Zcash is going up when everything else is going down? Let's have a look. What's going on with Zcash? Right here, up 60. It's not up massively. Zcash might be going up simply on the back of some of the exciting news coming out of Ethereum, of course, and that they've been working with Zcash, getting the ZK snarks added onto the Ethereum protocol. So we'll see what happens with that. The only hope I have in life is Omise Go. Amazing. Since I got in at $5, well, $5 is a pretty awesome price to pick up some Omise Go at. Guys, if you ever see a Omise Go down at that kind of price again, pile up, back the truck up, guys. Get yourself some Omise Go. These ICOs are lottery tickets. Many companies will fail. Mark R. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. So many of them are going to fail. But then you get the ones that hit for like, 1,000 or 1,500%. I guess they kind of make up for the failed ones. But it's terrible to see actually so many ICOs that come out and just have nothing, take people's money, and that's it. That's it. Would love to invest in a good ICO, but don't trust them overall. Well, Mark Combs, I don't know if you've looked at Power Ledger or if you've looked at, for example, Comsa. They're both pretty good ICOs that are out there at the moment. I know Power Ledger's still going, so do have a check into those. Still a lot of there are some good ones out there. You just got to really do your homework. Really do your homework. And I'm not saying that those are the be all end all of ICOs. Go do a little bit of research yourself, but those are ones to check into. Bitcoin is exploding at the moment. OMG, bought some at 85 cents. Oh, Vikrant, bought some at 85 cents. That's amazing, man. That is amazing. That was the price to get your Omise Go at. Wow, that's awesome. Forget ICOs, hodl Digibyte. I don't know about that one, man. But each to their own. Each to their own, James. Each to their own. Oh, the old Digibyte. Old Digibyte. Okay. Other news. I'll hit you guys up with real quick. The Dash conference took place yesterday. I think was finishing probably by now. I think they're doing a Saturday and Sunday. So the Dash conference has taken place, which is pretty exciting. Obviously, it's the first annual Dash conference. So pretty exciting to see that going forward and Dash really getting out there and staking a place, making even more of a name for itself. They've been really hitting it hard with marketing over the past few months with Dash. So we've seen, obviously, Max Kaiser is driving around America right now in a big RV that says Dash on the side, and everyone's wearing Dash t-shirts. So that is some pretty exciting stuff. Martin Shalumov, what do you think of Redcoin? I'm not a big Redcoin fan. I've done a video on it, and yeah, Jess Sagalo, no Power Ledger for the USA. Gah, Uncle Sam, what a dick. What a dick, that guy. Technical analysis of Neo. Yeah, I should actually do a nice technical analysis video for you guys next time. I got to prepare a little bit for it, but I'll do one of these for you one of these days. Martin, he has covered Redcoin previous video. Yeah, not Doge, no. Redcoin, no. Digibyte, no. Spacebird. Yeah. Redcoin is a, I'm sorry, Martin, I'm sorry. But, Redcoin's a tough one, man. It's not really bringing a lot to the table. I know it's been kind of steady around number 100. And, maybe if Red ID really gets taken off and a lot of people pick it up and really make things happen, then yeah, maybe something will happen, but I just don't see it happening. I think the competition's much too strong for Redcoin. They don't have a serious enough team running it, marketing it, pushing it forward. So, Конечно, Vasia Televisor. It is, what time is it in New Zealand? That's a great question. 3:30. It is 3:30 in New Zealand in the afternoon, of course. Neo going to $250 in 2018 Hourglass. I hope so. Now look, guys, one other thing that I want to talk about. Now, obviously, Dash has been killing it price-wise recently, staying very steadily above the $300 mark, only getting down below 200 in that sort of recent, bit of drama that we had. 4:30 in the morning in Austria, Spacebird. That is dedication. That is dedication. Welcome to the stream. Stay Spacebird, man. That is crazy. 4:30 in the morning. You must have an early job to be getting up that early. So let's see here. Now look, obviously since mid-August, Dash has absolutely exploded. We saw it right down around the $300 mark back in the time of great drama in early September. And well below 200 over here. Of course, that was mainly because the Bitcoin price was down so far just about 10 days ago. But actually, the price to Bitcoin has stayed fairly steady, staying right up there around the 75 mark or so. And now we're seeing a nice big rise up on it. So Dash has been doing fantastically well. 1029 in California, 729 in the USA. Quit job 3 weeks ago. Spacebird, that's what I'm talking about. Just up late night watching YouTube, talking about cryptocurrencies. That is amazing. That is amazing. 7:29 in California, 10:30 Providence, Rhode Island. Providence, Rhode Island. What's up? What's up? That is great. So look, along with this massive price increase for Dash, I want to talk about the difficulty of mining here for a minute, guys. These are the Dash charts. Now, all the way back in July, it was like 338,000. You know, if you're mining Dash, you're making some good money. Good money mining Dash. Now, it's up to like 8.29 million. Absolutely exploded off the charts. And it's only September. That's the crazy thing here, guys. It's only September. So we still have so much time to go before InnoSilicon and IB Link and Bitmain deliver literally thousands upon thousands upon thousands of ASIC miners all around the world. Amanda B. Johnson is hot. So is the girl from Crypto Tips. All right, there's a whole other conversation going on in the chat over here. But guys, the Dash mining difficulty has absolutely exploded. And I'm totally surprised. Well, I guess I'm not totally surprised, but I'm just, you know, I was kind of expecting such a massive uptick. It's gone even quicker than I anticipated. I know I did a video about Dash mining saying, yeah, we're going to be at 10 million pretty soon, but I didn't think it'd be even that soon. I was thinking more like the end of October or something, mid-November, but whew, boom, look at that. Look at that. Watch out if you are planning on investing in a Dash miner anytime soon, because that is some crazy difficulty right there. Of course, if you have a Dash miner right now sitting in your house whirling away, you are making some killer money, and you probably made some killer money for the past month or so mining that Dash. What is the point of selling ASIC resistant? Where do you see Dash by the end of the year? Where is the Dash at right now? Currently, Dash is about 2.5 billion. I could easily see Dash getting up to around the sort of 450, 500 mark. It may not increase massively against the price of Bitcoin. It might get up to 0.1, but I think Bitcoin's going to see that recovery pretty soon and probably shoot out a bit in front. So dollar value, something like, you know, maybe 450, and we might see it even get as far as 0.1 Bitcoin, but maybe not much past that by the end of the year. But that was pretty great growth too. 0.001 Dash on my cloud mining. Oh yeah, Markar, those cloud mining contracts have absolutely gone to hell. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But that's what happens. That's what happens. You know, new tech comes out, and it's no fault of the mining companies. You know, I bought like 100 mega hash over on Genesis Mining, you know, for $500, whatever. I was like, oh yeah, cool. This is gonna get some sweet Dash here, and new. Of course, that was before the new ASICs came out, and it just totally changed the market. So, yes, Dash, 0.1 Bitcoin, Epic Lifestyles. Yeah, that's going to happen. That's going to happen by the end of the year for sure. It might even get a little past that, but, you know, steady as she goes. Steady as she goes. That is the way forward. Nice, steady forward movement is what we like to see in the market. People hate on Litecoin, but I like it a lot. I don't know why people hate on Litecoin, man. I love Litecoin. Can you go over your Genesis mining contracts, and how are you doing so far? Yeah, sure, Eric. I'll cover that in just a second. One thing, though, with Litecoin, I don't know why people are hating on Litecoin. But, you know, people just hate on some coins. I think you have to be kind of, you know, coin agnostic to an extent that you just say, okay, look, take the emotions out of it. Don't, you know, follow any coin religiously. Look, if a coin turns into a bad investment or people stop using it, you know, that's going to happen. That's going to happen. But Litecoin's a great coin. Look, it's fast. It's cheap. It's held pretty good value. Obviously, it's taken a huge beating quite recently here in the market. So that's not cool. But we did see Litecoin has proven to us that it has got great potential for growth. And look, I see by the end of the year, I think Litecoin will get back up about $100. So keep an eye out for it. Spacebird, BitConnect is not good. Not good. Okay, so is Genesis Mining or BitConnect for real? Genesis Mining's for real. I have no doubt about Genesis Mining. You know, The only contract really that's been paying out well on Genesis Mining, though, is my Bitcoin mining contract. I've gotten great value for money out of that. Look, the Dash mining contract, I probably won't see my money back on that unless the price of Dash absolutely explodes. But again, that's nothing to be blamed on Genesis Mining. This is simply the risk that you take when you get involved in mining. If I had bought a Bical Miner Cube for the same price, I would have been just the same situation. So it has nothing to do with Genesis Mining in terms of that. Shout out to Litecoin. Don't sell for under 90 bucks. Pfft, absolutely. I got $100 on my wall. That's what I'm selling mine at. Of course, I will use a bit of it to buy, you know, stuff from time to time. But, you know, I'm talking about the hoarding bits, you know. Don't sell those to at least $100, guys. That's a low price for Litecoin. Litecoin's going to be worth much, much more than $100 in the long term. My Ethereum mining over on Genesis Mining as well. Yeah, that one has also not been very profitable. But that, again, that's, you know, that's because Ethereum has absolutely exploded in the past few months. You know, when I bought my Ethereum mining contract, it was worth it. And look, I don't regret having those, and I'm happy to let them keep rolling. But the Bitcoin mining contracts over there have been really good, and I'm really quite keen to see what their sort of Litecoin and new Dash contracts will look like. So it's interesting. BitConnect is for real. I've done a lot of research. Genesis, not good. Crypto, buy crypto, don't give it to these companies. Look, there's a lot to be said for the argument simply between, you know, Power to Achieve. Your thoughts on Red Pulse. Power to Achieve, thank you very much for the donation. I love Red Pulse, by the way. I think it's a great one. You know, definitely one that you want to get involved in when it comes out. I think it'll be really good because it is, you know, a NEO-based ICO. So keep an eye out for it. They're coming up, what, the 10th of October, I think, now. So I've done a video on it. I like Red Pulse. Go check out my video if you haven't checked it out yet. But look, there's a big conversation to be had, and there's really two very strong schools of thought between mining and just buying and holding. Both have good arguments. You know, I do a bit of both. I buy some and hold some, and I spend some money on investing in mining too. And look, I don't see a big difference between home mining and cloud mining. You know, the price is a little bit higher with cloud mining because obviously they have to get, you know, their money back on the equipment that they invested into. But at the same time, you know, you can start mining straight away. If you try and pre-order an ASIC miner, they take months to arrive. So there you go. You know, I'm definitely a fan of mining. I'll continue to invest. Oh my God, we have a crazy storm here today in Wellington. It's been howling wind all night and all day. That's crazy. But look, whether you invest in a miner or a cloud mining contract, they both can carry considerable risk, but they also both carry potential for, you know, great profits too. So stop trolling and selling your links to get free money. That's the one pushing out their BitConnect links, huh? I think mining is something that you should be done like once a year and then sell after 2 months. Crazus, what is your main coin? Bitcoin, man. Bitcoin, it's always Bitcoin. Typo, BitConnect, go for it. Thoughts on EOS? Well, EOS. What's going on with crazy old EOS? I'm going to buy back into EOS when it's like 20 cents or something like this. Because look, they've got 366 million of their 1 billion tokens out already, and they still have like 9 months to go for their ICO, so I'd watch to get a much, much lower price on that. Bitcoin needs to get past 4,100 and then it'll keep going. Chainlink, haven't looked into it, Spacebird. Haven't looked into it. Now, one thing, when speaking of Bitcoin mining, we've seen a crazy jump recently, by the way. And Bitcoin mining over the next year is going to be getting a lot trickier. You know, we've seen it jump from 922 to over 1 trillion finally. Absolutely huge jump up, one of the biggest jump ups we've ever seen in Bitcoin mining. So, look, Bitcoin mining is getting trickier and trickier. And in a couple years, it will no longer be the place for normal human beings. It will simply be giant corporations competing with each other to try and get that. So enjoy the Bitcoin mining while we can, guys. Enjoy it while we can. Even Litecoin, of course, has really taken off with mining difficulty, nowhere near as much as Dash and nowhere near as much as Bitcoin, which, is really great right now. So, if you got a Litecoin miner, enjoy the heck out of it while you can, guys, because it's not going to last for long. It's not going to last for long. Litecoin will take off as well. Sia Coin and XRP, my biggest disappointment this year. Power to achieve. Yeah, Sia Coin promised a lot, and I'm surprised it stayed so high up on the list, actually. And it's had its moments. It goes down, it comes back up a little bit, and it goes down, and it comes back up a little bit. But Ripple's really the interesting one. Ripple promises so much, but look, if you want to get involved in Ripple, that is something different. I'm not involved in Ripple because, it's, I don't know, I don't really agree with the whole bank thing, but you do have to keep in mind that, Ripple over the long term will pick up substantially as more and more banks use it. It's a slow burner, that one. So if you have Ripple, just keep holding on to it. It will take off. There's so many people who invested so much into it. I'd be blown away if Ripple, doesn't succeed long term and go up in value. Are you invested into metal? Arthur S. I am still not invested in metal, although I would love to, I have changed my mind on it. I do think it's a really great project, and the CEO is a rock star. That is true. But it's just one of those things, the money's not there for it right now, so I'm still, trying to get other things up to where I want them to be, so, but I'm a big fan of metal. I think it's great. And that's one of the things, as a sort of a content creator and being out here, reviewing coins all the time, I review a lot of coins that I like, and I'm not invested in personally, and I don't know, invested in 15, 20 coins or whatever. Like, that's enough. That's enough. I'd like to continue stocking up on the ones that I am invested in, and every once in a while I'll add a new one in when I do a review and go, wow, this is really, really great. And metal's one of those ones I might add in the future, but, it's, not at the moment, though, even though it is at a great price, by the way, right now, guys. Metal is right down, $7.92, so pretty good price to be picking up metal for at the moment. They haven't even released their beta wallet yet. It's not even really going yet, guys. So, if you are looking to pick up some metal, only a month ago it was worth $5, which is nothing. And of course, we've seen it already well up, over $11, $12, $13. So we have seen a bit of a pullback on that. Nearly a 50% pullback, actually, from the high. So, yeah, actually is about 50% pullback from the high. So that's something to keep in mind, guys. That's something to keep in mind. I think we will see metal, moving back up quite soon. So getting it at, I guess, 822 is at what it's at right now, around $7 or $8 is an absolute great buy for metal. So keep an eye out for it. Yeah, Estage, metal's good for long term, absolutely. Like I said, they haven't even got their beta wallet released yet. They're a good company with a solid team, and they're making sure they get everything right. They're not trying to get out there and make as much money as fast as possible. So keep an eye on that one. Been following IOP Lark. I have not. No Ripple, no Dash, no BitConnect. Spacebird. Smiley face. Small market caps may provide potential for running masternodes relatively cheap, especially for great projects. Vcrontest, that is a really great point, actually. If you can look in and try to find some of those new projects that are actually really exciting, and you can actually buy in and get, get involved there and get a hold of, a node, great. That's absolutely great. At CryptoLark, any thoughts on IOP? Haven't looked into it. I'll have to check it out. I have 14 tokens with $50,000 in play. That is a pretty good spread. Pretty good spread, Mark Combs. Let's have a little look here. IOP. That's way down there, isn't it? Yeah, somebody. Oh, that's all right. Pinkcoin. Somebody was telling me to go check out Pinkcoin as well. I was having a look at it today, and thought about it. Thought, I don't know if I really see the necessarily intrinsic value of this. That's going to make it much more than a $7 million company. But nevertheless, it's on the list, and we'll have a talk about it one of these days. I kind of, whenever I get coin recommendations from you guys, I go and I sort of check them out and think, how excited am I about this? What's the potential for it to sort of move forward soon? And so I have a look at it. When Dash becomes mainstream, they rebrand back to Darkcoin. IBM has 1,500 people on blockchain. Ethereum has 3 to 7. Oh, that's a good question, Cam Kongdon. Do you have a point of view on PivX and why it hasn't gone beyond 10 bucks? Aaron King, too many coins, makes my head hurt. I know exactly what you're saying. Look at all this stuff down here. Look, you guys ever come down this far in the list? This is crazy. What is some of this stuff? Why is it down here? What is going on? What is going on? Okay, serious. Let's talk about PivX. PivX, fantastic coin, 285, great price to pick it up at. Why hasn't it gone above $10? Not enough people are using it yet, quite simply. But do keep an eye out for PivX. Arthur S, appreciate all you do. Appreciate you, Arthur. Thanks for the donation, man. Thanks for coming and joining the stream. PivX, really great long-termer, especially because of the potential to earn by staking. So I think that's one of the things that makes PivX a great buy and hold coin. Not only that, but of course the value is going to really go up over time on this one. You know, at 285, it is a great privacy coin, one of the better privacy coins in the market for sure. So keep an eye out for it, guys. Keep an eye out for it. If you can find PivX for even a lower price than that, like if PivX gets back down to like $2, hop in. Mark R, I'll stick with the top 200. Yeah. Top 200's far enough down. Let's just go down here. It says coin number 732, Firecoin. Oh my god. Coin 726, the Franco coin. Oh my god. Let's get out of here. I'm scared. Let's go back up. Okay. I usually try to avoid the void that is the second page of CoinMarketCap. That's that. If you want to hodl, PivX is the way to go. Yeah, Dash is pretty expensive right now. That is one of the problems. You know, if you want to buy like a Dash masternode of what card is 1,000 Dash? Who's got the money for that? Now, if you bought Dash back when it was like $1 or, you know, a couple bucks back in the day, well, that's fine. But Aaron King, NAV is the best privacy coin. NAV is a great privacy coin. Again, great for staking as well. 5% per year. That's pretty awesome. What do you think will be the trigger event for mass cryptocurrency adoption? That is a great question, and I have no idea what the answer is going to be to that. Well, I do and I don't. There's no, I feel like, one trigger event. There's a lot of events that are going to have to come together to, you know, really get this going, to really get this moving forward. You know, and that's, again, that's all the stories we cover all the time. You know, that's supermarkets taking it, that's being able to buy things with real estate, that's atomic swaps, it's all this stuff has to happen and has to come together in order to move us forward. So, you know, it's coming day by day. I just keep seeing all these news stories that say cryptocurrencies are being adopted in the mainstream. Maybe if large retail companies starts to accept it. Derek Oldfield. Yeah, well, it's moving that way. It's moving that way for sure. You know, these large retail companies are starting to accept it. You know, they are. That's right. We're getting into a tipping point. We are moving in that direction where slowly but surely we are going to see more and more people simply using Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. You know, it won't be so crazy to walk into a coffee shop and see, you know, Dash accepted here, Litecoin accepted here, pay for your coffee in Ethereum. Great. Great. Crypto feels more like gold to me, Siraj. Well, Bitcoin long term may be more of a gold solution in the sense of it might be seen as the store of value for a lot of people. It might be gobbled up by institutional buyers as a store of value. But the idea with cryptocurrencies is actually to be able to use them for spend, you know, to actually get things moving around. And I guess that's what the Bitcoin Cash guys really wanted to do, is actually to get Bitcoin as a fluid payment method that's quick and easy. And Lark, do you have gold and silver? I do not have any gold and silver. You know, I looked into it so much when I back when I was like 18, 19, and you know, just ended up, I don't know, getting drunk and running around and doing crazy stuff, and never really got involved in gold and silver. And you know, looked back 4 or 5 years later, and I was like, no, why didn't I get involved in gold and silver? Because obviously the price from that time, when it was like $100 an ounce to like $3,000 an ounce, was a big difference. Hey Lark, please check out Ethereum Dark. I will have a look at it. I haven't looked at it yet, but I'll put it on the list, and we'll have a check at it later. Thank you for the contribution, by the way, as well. Spacebird, you need some silver. You know, the one thing I love about cryptocurrencies is I don't need a place to store them. Of course, I know you can get electronic shares in silver and gold as well, but I like cryptocurrencies. They're all on my computer. It's fantastic. It's the way of the future, guys. I don't like carrying things around or having to worry about real world assets sitting in some place. Lark, get some PMs for insurance. We need a domino effect to take place. We do. Have my own body weight in silver buried out here. Nice. Nice. That is awesome. That is awesome. Crypto is in its infancy. This is a ground floor of a revolution. Crypto questions couldn't agree more. That is absolutely awesome. That is absolutely awesome. And that goes back to what Emma was asking earlier about, like, oh my gosh, about my Bitcoin at, the all-time high. Should I be worried? Absolutely not. You gotta keep on moving. Seng Chan Hoon, man, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support. Absolutely appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate it so much, guys. But that's it. Moving forward, this is, again, guys, like I mentioned, it's 1/25th of 1% right now. Like, it is just welcome to the start of the cryptocurrency revolution, guys. In case you didn't realize where you were, we're right at the start. It starts here. I know some other guys got to the start, to the start of the race a bit earlier than we did, but that's fine. There's still plenty of time. They haven't even, shot the gun yet to start the run, so we're still so far from what cryptocurrencies can achieve for the world. So these music groups are going to make their own coin. I bet. Or at least we're going to see some real cryptocurrency solutions for these guys. And look, I know I was talking to one of the guys from Decent the other day, and they're looking at talking to different music groups and stuff like this. So it's coming. It's already happening. There will be more and more of this moving forward. Did you hear about the Korean exchange partner with Bittrex? What? I did not hear about that. I'll have to look that up later. Is that BitThumb? It must be BitThumb. Those guys do everything. Bittrex and Korea. No, but I did see the Lisk guys were out in Korea the other day, and they were talking to the guys from BitThumb, so that could be something. Again, that's rumor and speculation, but nevertheless, that is, if Lisk gets listed over on BitThumb, watch out, watch out. Any plan to collaborate with Box Mining, Data Dash, and the others? Great question. I messaged Michael from Box Mine, and we're gonna do it one of these days. He's been, super busy doing the conferences and stuff. I do need to message Data Dash and have a chat to him too. I love that guy, so it'd be great to have a chat to him. I talked with Kenneth from Crush the Street the other day. That was a fun chat we did. So, go over there and check that out if you guys haven't listened to any of his stuff. Kenneth over on Crush the Street, he interviews, all kinds of people, Jeff Berwick and all kinds of exciting people, way more exciting than me in the crypto space. In all honesty, I love those guys like Jeff Berwick and stuff. So go check out Kenneth's channel. He's done some really great interviews with some people. So feel Cloak is hugely undervalued. Original 77. Yeah, probably actually. I saw somebody mention was it Zcoin earlier as well. I know Data Dash has been talking about that. So there's a lot of coins out there, guys. This is the thing. And one thing you have to keep in mind is to not give in to this fear of missing out. Well, or maybe you should give in to the fear of missing out and not give in to the FUD. Is that what we need to do? Perhaps. So many people get worried about, oh my God, cryptocurrencies are going to go down by 10% and we lose all my money. And actually, be worried about missing out on this revolution that is going on. Rumor and speculation is where money is made, is Aaron King. That is true. That is true. And if the rumor and speculation about Lisk are true, it's not a bad time to buy. Of course, Lisk's still super undervalued at $5.75. Love Bitcoin. People need to start looking at both sides. So many people are going to lose money not understanding what they're doing. Trevor Bugs. Well, that's true, Trevor. That's true. And maybe I should do a video one of these days, really looking at the potential downsides of Bitcoin. I know we all get in this sort of situation where it's always sunny in Bitcoin land. But look, the reality is that a lot of people do lose money in cryptocurrencies, mainly because they give in to these things of, not holding onto their coins, buying at the wrong time, etc., etc. Aiden Khalif, yeah, I'm from Wellington. It's the Wellington right outside the window there, and all of its crazy windiness today. Siraj, I'm stoked about atomic swaps. I'm stoked about atomic swaps too. They're awesome. That's awesome. Technical buy. We need new buyers in the crypto world. I absolutely agree. We need new buyers. We need more people to be coming in all the time. But we need people to be coming in smart, and we need people to be coming in with information. And the crypto world's such a dark place and so hard to get involved in. And that's one of the reasons why I made this channel and why I'm out here talking to you guys all the time, because I love cryptocurrencies. Let crypto Lark, we see on ETH Trader people are downvoting and spamming real projects. We see it everywhere. Do your own research, guys. That's true. But it's, this is why I got into this, guys, because I want people to get involved, because it's such an amazing opportunity. I want people to get in here, invest their money wisely, though, because there's so many ways to lose your money in crypto. And that's from bad ICOs, that is from, coins that just suck, that is from all kinds of things that just don't add any value to the world, or buying at the wrong time, right? Like, oh, Bitcoin's at its all-time high price. That's really exciting. I should buy a bunch of it. And not to bash on anyone who did that, but, you got to watch out for when the time is to buy, because, it's part of making those big gains. You want to buy when it's as low as possible, and, and then hold on to it, of course. Comment, 90% of ICOs are money drains. Well, maybe not 90%. Might be like 89 or 91, but a lot of ICOs are bad. And you look through that list on ICO Alert, and you actually go to the websites, and some of these websites are so bad, and some of the the people pushing this, and there's it's just, there's a lot of dirty dealing going on in the ICO world. That's why I'm always really putting an asterisk on any of my ICO reviews, saying, guys, you gotta do your due diligence, be careful with this, etc., etc. The people who lose money are here to get rich without understanding what they're investing in. Yeah, that's part of it. That is part of it, Mark. Absolutely. And this is the thing. People come and I see a lot of coin recommendations I get, a lot of ICO recommendations I get. People are like, oh, this is really exciting. Somebody's told me about this, or I've seen some famous person endorsing it, or whatever it might be, and I'm really excited about it. But it's not good. You gotta look, what's the underlying technology? Why is this important for the world? Is this gonna actually shake things up a bit? Crypto Lark, love your insight on coins. Can you please provide me some on PivX if you can? Thank you for your service, Chris Smith. Chris, I was talking about PivX a little bit earlier. Thank you so much for the donation, by the way. It's absolutely awesome. Again, as mentioned earlier with PivX is a great coin. Staking it is, really going to pay off in the long time, and it's at a really good buy price right now too. For anyone who who wasn't here to listen to that earlier, PivX at, what's the price on PivX these days? PivX at 285 is a great buy. If you can get it for less than that, do watch out for it. You know what? I'm actually going to do a video, PivX versus NAV, and we're going to have a talk about those. So I'll try and do that for you this week, Chris. We'll try and get that up here. So keep an eye out for it, and we'll try and get that going for you in the next couple of days here. And we'll talk a bit more about PivX, a bit more about NAV as well, because they're comparable in the space to an extent. Don't buy Bitcoin when it hits $10,000 for the first time. Just wait for the pullback. Yeah, Mark, that is great. Great advice for sure. Imagine if they start an ICO for Bitcoin. Oh, that is great. Make a note here. NAV versus PivX. We're going to do that one this week, guys. How do you think we can secure these coins with the adaptation of quantum computers? Well, that's a great question, and I'm not sure I have the best answer for you for that right now. I know there are quantum-resistant coins, and I think we're simply going to need to see upgrades to the ones that haven't pre-built that quantum resistance into it. So we'll have to look at that. So my best advice for you: don't take any advice. Not bad advice, Spacebird. Gotta do your own research. It's your money, guys. Decide how you want to spend it. Anyway, guys, that is all from the Crypto Lark for today. My missus is calling me, so we gotta go and pick her up from work. So, guys, absolutely smash that like button up. Thank you so much to everyone who's come in today and who've, asked awesome questions and who participated, and, for keeping those awesome conversations going in the chat, guys. I really appreciate, all the community. The crypto community on YouTube here is so absolutely amazing. It's absolutely a pleasure to talk to you guys every time. I'll be back on Wednesday, New Zealand time, around midday, so just a little time to burn one. Maybe. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Long live the blockchain, and peace out till next time.